Coming to you from the beautiful city of Atlanta, I'm Blake Suniga. Joining me courtside are Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz.
And with a moment here before we get to the tip-off, here are tonight's starting lineups.
Pretty obvious what these teams want to do. They want to run their offense through their bigs.
Yeah, when you've had the success they've had through the front court, it's easy to see why.
Yeah, but you don't want to become one-dimensional. It's important to keep the defense on their toes.
Now here is Canada. Pass to Gray. Fires from deep. And a great assist by Jordan Canada. And that one falls in.
Supremely confident in her scoring abilities. Gray, she'll make you pay.
Mitchell outside.
Now here's Boston.
Clark outside. Now Mitchell. Howard with the ball. Guarded by Jones. And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot it.
First team foul. At the line for the away team, Caitlin Clark. 2 shots.
And she makes the first.
And talking about the dream, they do one thing very well. That's get to the line.
Last year, they led the league in free throw makes and attempts. The Dream have athletic slashers and players that can get to the rim.
And good on both. Canada with it. Pass to Griner. And here is Howard. Again, Atlanta with the triple.
Wow, Howard with the quick release.
And here's Indiana.
A 4-point game. Here's Howard. Clark outside. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. The three. The rebound by Brittany Griner.
They had some box coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Few players make interior scoring look as effortless as Ryan Howard does. She has got just such a fluid offensive game.
Now here's Clark. Here's Mitchell. And Jones pulls it down.
Well, that's just not a sight you see very often because she has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when she's open.
Clark outside. Mitchell outside. From past the arc, it's good from long range.
It's important that Mitchell keeps hitting from deep because that's going to help open up the offense.
Now here is Canada. She's covered by Clark. Pass to Howard. The pick by Jones. From deep.
Caitlin Clark with the board.
And it's the fever ball. They trail by 3. Here in the first with just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Don't give her space! Don't give her space!
Clock at 6. And here's Kelsey Mitchell for 3. Griner with the rebound.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Clark outside. Howard. Back to Clark. To the inside. Brittany Griner with a defensive effort.
You see defenders afraid to get in her way a lot of times when she's on her way to the bucket, but not that time.
Howard misses.
Even though it didn't go down, she still did some nice work to get inside.
And stolen by Alicia Gray. Inside.
The kick out to Canada.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. 5 on the clock. Here's Gray. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
With the wide array of offensive moves, Gray will pretty much make you pick your poison when you're guarding her.
On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell.
Count it. Her second make in 4 attempts.
Just a strong finish through contact. Kelsey Mitchell refusing to be out-muscled. I love to see that kind of physicality from her.
Now here is Canada. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. The Fever trailing. Here's Mitchell. 5 points in the game. And here's Clark.
Well, when you look at that 2024 WNBA draft, by far the most watched in league history, and arguably the most talent we've ever seen in the draft as well.
Well, the previous draft high was just about 600,000 viewers. This last one had 2.4 million, shattering the 20-year-old record.
And really, to me, the most exciting part of the WNBA right now, it's all the new viewers tuning in. It's just incredible.
No good on the second free throw. That evens the score.
Letting someone sneak by for a putback off a free throw, to be honest, it's just inexcusable.
Outside Howard. Good, and Jordan Canada gets the assist.
I mean, that's just too easy for Howard. Is the defense going to rush her off the three-point line, or is she going to make these all night long?
Boston outside. Back to Clark. Wide open.
Offensive board.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Pass to Clark. Takes the three. Knocks down the three ball.
Yeah, that's great ball movement by Kelsey Mitchell. Finds a way to get it to her open teammate.
Now here is Canada. Guarded closely. Now here's Griner. Screen by Griner. Down low. It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
Okay, well, part of what makes Griner a great center is her ability to execute the pick and roll effectively.
Now here's Clark. She's got 6. Mitchell, Gray defending. Back to Clark. The three ball. And another 3 for Indiana.
It must be nice for them to know that game in and game out, her offense will be there for them.
Pass to Griner. Gray outside. Three-pointer. Here's Jones. That shot off.
Those chances, usually they're 2 points for her. The D, I guess, did just enough to bother her.
Boston outside.
Howard. Over Canada. And another basket for Indiana.
Well, you simply have to be aware of Natasha Howard inside. When she gets in position, she usually doesn't miss.
Pass to Griner. Gray. She's covered by Mitchell.
Gray in the post.
That ball is in the basket. He's now shot 6 and made 3.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell.
Gray defending. The shot by Mitchell, no good. The Dream trail.
After winning Rookie of the Year, there were high expectations for Alicia Gray in the years to follow.
Yeah, and that can be a bit of a burden. But give Gray credit. She's grown her game and become an all-star. They depend on her to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid defense draped on her.
Clark outside. Shot on the wing. That's in there. Kelsey Mitchell with the assist.
That is some dime dropping. Exquisite assist.
Outside Canada. Back to Howard. There's the triple. Goes up again. And there's the bucket as Canada finishes it off.
You can't let Canada get a look close to the rim. This is too easy for her. Great touch.
Boston outside. Back to Clark. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Atlanta.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
Now Canada. And here's Ryan Howard from the arc. Cans it from downtown.
Wow, that was from way outside. Howard is feeling it right now.
Boston outside. Back to Clark. Over Canada. Another miss there by CaitlinClark. Atlanta leading. Outside Canada. The Fever making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Now here's Mitchell. She's got 5. Pass to Bonner. And that one's good.
Great focus from Bonner there. Got to do more than this to slow her down if you're the defense.
Here's Jones, guarded by Howard. Out to Gray. Walker Kimbrough with it. Shot clock at 6. Screened by Griner. Over Boston. Griner, no good.
She kind of short-armed that shot after doing a nice job of getting open.
Now here's Bonner. Gray defending. The 3 from Kelsey Mitchell. Gets a 3-pointer to fall.
That play shows you that Mitchell doesn't have to be ball dominant to be effective. She can just catch and shoot.
Gray with it. She's got 7. Pass to Griner. Count it. Her second make in 4 attempts.
Not afraid to play rough and rugged. Griner shows the ability to power through contact.
Mitchell outside. Puts up a 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Dewana Bonner.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Gray. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Griner with the screen. With the shot. And Atlanta, another bucket.
A valuable offensive talent. Griner's agile, and really the whole league knows it.
Boston outside. And here is Mitchell. Shoots from 12. Uses the glass to drop it in.
What a start to this game. All offense early.
Yeah, this is just playground stuff. Forget about defending. Just keep letting it fly.
That's okay with me.
Now here's Jones. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change.
It's Gray's understanding of spacing and movement that, to me, help her navigate around the court so well.
Shot clock and game clock 1 second differential. Here's Bonner. Over Gray. The shot comes out.
Well, she didn't have a hand in her face, so I thought she was for sure going to bury that.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Fever on top, up by 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Neither team able to jump out ahead as we begin the second quarter. And what stands out to you from the Fever in this one?
Really putting in the work on the offensive glass.
They've set the tone here early with the hustle.
The Fever leading. Pass to Turner. Hull. That's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Fever will retain possession. Clark outside. Picked by Dantas. From outside, off the mark. And so here's Atlanta. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. It's stolen by Turner. Now here's Hull. Guarded by Howard. And here's Hull. Joanna Bonner for three. A rebound by Hillman. Here's Caldwell. Bonner defending. Pass to Howard. Coffee. Back to Howard. Three-pointer. No good. That evens up her shooting at 4 for 8 from the field. Bonner right side. Clark outside. The three is up. Drills it from outside.
Up for the defense, they got to talk to each other. Clearly in air, not getting out there on her three-point attempt.
Pass to Coffee. Walker Kimbrough. She's covered by Clark. Now Hillman. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Howard can't get it to go.
Yeah, she found herself in space and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Clark outside. For three. It's rebounded by Atlanta. Here's Caldwell. Pass to Howard. The tray. In it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for her this game.
And Howard continues to deliver on the offensive end. The defense is lost. They don't know what to do.
Now here's Hull, guarded by Howard.
And Clark outside. And again, Clark missing.
The dream trail.
And here's Caldwell.
Bonner defending. They set a pick.
A nice shot there by Caldwell.
Really, that's her strong suit, the ability to find a way through the D and finish at the rim.
Clark outside. Pass to Turner. Clark. Lets the three fly.
They get it back.
Here's Hull.
Yes, and it's Damiris Dantas picking up the assist.
Well, from range, Lexi Hull, very effective. Certainly a player you cannot give open looks to.
Now Caldwell.
Bonner defending. Here's Walker Kimbrough. Pass to Howard. The three. Buries it from three-point range.
Now get your popcorn ready. Her performance from long range has been something to behold, something to admire.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, that's been her shot today.
Now here's Bonner. Gets it to go from downtown.
3 points.
How about that for a response?
Atlanta
We'll give you a
timeout.
three, and then we'll take it right back.
It's turning into a three-point contest.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Now Now here is Canada. Pass to Hillman. Howard up top. Shoots over Dantas. Here's Jones.
It's hauled in by Boston. Outside Cunningham.
Bonner outside.
Now Boston.
Now here's Clark. Guarded by Canada. Clark can't hit. And you're the dream.
What you love about Brianna Jones, she's an old school center.
Well, she's not trying to stretch the floor, rarely takes threes. Jones rebounds, protects the paint, and shoots a very high percentage. She shows there's serious value in that type of role still.
Now here's Boston.
On a Bonner for three.
Good, and it's Aaliyah Boston who picks up the assist.
When Bonner gets a clean look, she doesn't hesitate. She's good in catch-and-shoot situations.
Pass to Hillman. Canada. She's covered by Clark. Now here's Jones.
So many tremendous players in this league. Who do you think gets overlooked?
Well, it might be weird to call a former MVP underrated, but Nneka Ogwumike has been playing at a high level for a very long time, and I think she deserves more recognition.
And I'll take Kelsey Mitchell. For years, she was carrying that Indiana team by herself offensively. Now, she's certainly got a lot more help.
That free throw missing.
You just got to love the old school nature of Jones's game. 6'3", doesn't take a lot of threes, knows her role, interior scoring and defense.
And the second free throw, good. The Fever leading.
Pass to Boston.
Mitchell. And it's blocked by Brittany Griner.
Well, given Griner's timing and explosiveness, she can pretty much block any shot that goes up in the air.
Pass to Mitchell. And they double up Kelsey Mitchell.
Boston.
She's guarded by Griner. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Clark. And another basket for Indiana. Canada with it. Brittany Griner, high post. Walker Kimbrough. Outside Howard. Hits the three-point bomb.
Yet another three for her. Once we hit the second quarter, the three's starting to fall down like rain for her.
Pass to Boston.
The shot that time, not on target. Excellent D there from Brittany Griner. Here's Canada. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot two.
Team foul.
It's on Aaliyah Boston.
She might be listed at 5'6", but Jordan Canada still finds ways to make things happen inside. So creative with how she operates.
And the first one at the line is good.
And it's hard to overstate the defensive impact Jordan Canada has on the game.
No question. I mean, she is a multi-time steals leader. Canada is constantly putting pressure on ball handlers and anticipating plays because she's got excellent instincts.
And here's Clark. 19 points in the game. Pass to Mitchell.
Yes, what an assist from Caitlin Clark.
She is setting this place on fire. Her shooting has been off the charts.
Now Canada. Jones outside. Back to Griner. In the basket for the 4th time from the field, and she is a healthy 4 for 6.
Yeah, seeing over defenders contributes to Griner's dominance down low. She's just lethal around the rim.
Now here's Boston.
Chalk up 2 right there.
Fed her teammate off the bounce there. That was a nice play.
And Atlanta has possession. Pass to Griner. Six on the shot clock. Jones outside. Jacks up a 3. And it's out of bounds. The Dream able to retain possession here.
In for Indiana, number 25, Joanna Bonner.
Pass to Coffee. Outside Canada. Shot clock at 5. The 3-pointer off the mark. And it's the Fever ball. They lead by 4. Howard inside, working on Jones. The shot by Howard, no good.
And that's a foul called on Aaliyah Boston.
That's foul number 2 for her. Here's Canada. Jones outside. Back to Canada. Pass to Griner. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the line.
That's the kind of physicality coaches love to see. Griner shows the ability to convert through contact.
Well, Brittany Griner is just the 4th player in WNBA history to have double-digit all-star selections. That's incredible.
And the other 3 players are some of the best to ever do it, including Diana Taurasi, who Griner's played a lot of games with. What an honor.
Talent in this league just keeps getting better, and this year's rookie class, whew, it is special.
It is so exciting to see this rookie class. Obviously, Caitlin Clark is the headliner. She comes into this league with massive expectations.
Yeah, and the depth of this class is just unreal. So many potential stars in the first round. I cannot wait to see their careers unfold.
That's why it's so hard to guard Bonner. Not afraid of the trees. She has a solid inside game.
Pass to Jones. Coffee. Picked by Jones. Here's Canada. Launches a 3. That's good, and it's Nia Coffee with the assist. And that'll tie this game up.
Well, the arc isn't Canada's preferred shooting location, but she does have the touch to make it work.
Here's Mitchell. Canada grabs the board. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Just so skilled at finding ways to get to the stripe. Canada relishes putting pressure on the defense.
On the night, she's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
2 shots.
Puts them up. It's a 1-point game now. So both teams changing it up here. That one misses, so she goes 1 for 2. And it's the Fever ball. Pass to Mitchell. Howard. Bonner. Great defending. Bonner, good.
Good D, but guess what? Bonner's height at 6'4", coupled with her touch and leaping ability, make her dangerous down low.
Now here is Canada. 8 points for her. Gray outside. On the wing, Ryan Howard. 6 to shoot. Shoots the 3. That's a basket. It's her 8 from the field. 8 for 14 on the night.
That's a great shot from Howard. She's out here to score as much as possible.
Bonner outside. Pass to Mitchell. Jordan Canada with the steal. From deep, Alicia Gray. Down through the hoop it goes, and that's her 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
The handles, great turning up, wowing this crowd and wowing us.
Now here's Bonner. She's got 9. Mitchell outside, launches it for the basket. Her 8 for 13 from the floor.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the 3 right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
And that one good.
Fantastic use of the floater. Canada is a smaller guard, so the teardrop is a big shot for her in her game.
Mitchell outside. Over Canada. And no good trying to use the glass. Atlanta in the lead. Pass to Howard. From the arc. And the dream, another 3.
Get open, Canada will find you. One of the best pure passers in the league.
Here's Mitchell. 21 points in the game. Bonner outside. That's in there. Kelsey Mitchell with the assist.
That's where you like your shots to come from.
Now here's Howard. Four on the shot clock. They get it again. Jones. That one misses. Would have counted on. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going on here. Dream out in front. They're up by 5. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Make some noise and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll. And thinking about the shot. You are so close. Give it up for the participant.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break, and we'll see if one can pull away in the third.
You know, Howard has just been exceptional here, fellas.
Her play in the first half was very disciplined, very efficient. Her shot selection was consistently excellent.
That's right, and whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, she's taking only what the defense is giving her and not trying to do too much.
Indiana trailing. Clark with it. Mitchell outside. And it's Atlanta with the rebound. Pass to Canada. Reiner with the screen. Back to Gray. At basket number 6 for her stat sheet. She's now 6 for 10.
What a smart feed by Canada. She's got a great eye for finding those ready shooters.
Clark outside. Mitchell outside. Fires for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here is Canada. Pass to Griner. Howard. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Mitchell outside. Clark with it. From outside the arc. Howard with the rebound.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go through the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The team got lucky.
Now here's Jones. Here's Griner. No good from outside.
Now here's Boston.
She's guarded closely. To the paint. Pass to Mitchell. Clark, guarded by Canada. Clark outside. Mitchell. Over Gray. Shot by Mitchell, no good. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Gray up top. Reiner. Outside Howard. Here's the 3. Natasha Howard pulls it in.
Outside Cunningham.
Takes it out to Mitchell.
Boston.
She's guarded by Griner.
Boston inside.
Griner's there. Excellent D there from Brittany Griner. Pass to Canada. Looking to end the drought. Natasha Howard pulls it in. And here is Mitchell. She's got 24. And here's Clark. Lets it go from deep. And no good. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone now. Brittany Griner, high post. Gray. Pass to Canada. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta.
Outside Cunningham. Boston outside.
Back to Clark. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Atlanta. Now Gray. 15 points in the game. Outside Canada. Gray outside. Jones. She's covered by Mitchell. From 12 feet out. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
With sound awareness and passing skills, Gray is able to find teammates and get them the ball.
Timeout called the Fever. We've seen Howard really having a great game.
Good timeout. She's absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on her much quicker, and they need to figure out a way to stop her from three-point range.
Here's Clark. 19 points in the game.
Pass to Boston.
And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot two.
First two.
It's going to go on Brittany Griner.
At the line for the away team, Aaliyah, Boston. 2 shots.
She's off on the first.
Well, you just have to be excited about Aaliyah Boston, a young woman with tons of skills. She dominated in college, and she's going to dominate in the WNBA.
Good on the second free throw. Here's Gray. She's got 15. Pass to Jones. Howard. The pick by Jones. This one for three. Howard gets the bucket.
She found the perfect spot behind the arc there. A big gap in the D.
Here's the Fever with the ball. 8-point game.
When you watch Ryan Howard, what a diverse skill set. Great versatility at both ends.
Absolutely. She can defend about 4 positions, score from all 3 levels, and we've even seen her play the point. Truly a franchise-level talent.
2 points. That one goes in.
Good work to tack some more points onto this lead.
Some more possessions just like that, and they'll do more than sustain the lead. They'll start to pull away.
Have to just be a little bit more aggressive and consistent offensively.
Now here's Cunningham.
He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Trains the three-pointer.
When she has the ball, Mitchell is always looking to find an open teammate. Head on a swivel.
Gray outside. Pass to Howard. Back to Gray. On the wing, Ryan Howard. Tried to come right back with the three of her own, but it's no good. Howard, guarded by Howard. Here's Mitchell. And yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
There isn't a part of the court that Mitchell won't let it fly. When she hits from the mid-range, it just increases the headache for the D.
Watch it.
Outside Canada. For three, Ryan Howard buries the long-range jumper.
Look, I'm not sure who was supposed to pick her up, but someone's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving her that wide open.
Pass to Howard. Back to Clark. Mitchell.
Yes, what an assist from Caitlin Clark.
Everyone knows that Kelsey Mitchell can score, so the question is, defensively, how do you slow her down? Well, tonight, they've really had no answers.
Now here's Jones. For three, Ryan Howard. And the three ball is good.
Yeah, she's found a rhythm here in the third quarter, and you can sense her confidence. Everything she puts up from long range seems to be falling.
Now a timeout called by Indiana.
Well, Ryan Howard has her fingerprints all over this one.
She's cooking with gas right now. They needed to call this timeout so the whole team can get a game plan together and shut her down.
Both teams will make substitutions. Indiana with the ball. Mitchell outside. Back to Clark from downtown, and Jones pulls it down.
Even without that three ball dropping for her, the defense should have done way more on that last one.
Yeah, I mean, the D's got to be better as a coach. You can't stand seeing her having that much space to get her shot off.
Now here's Clark. She's got 22. Pass to Mitchell. Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw.
And Mitchell understands her role on this team. She's out there to score as often as she can.
2 shots.
No good on that one. And she sinks the second. And here the Dream. 10-point lead. And stolen by Cunningham. Now the Fever moving it up. A shot by Mitchell, no good. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Back to Gray. Screen by Griner. Foul called. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, so free throws.
Really, the moment Brittany Griner steps on the floor, she's impacting the game because as an opponent, you have to react to her physical abilities as well as her skill and her touch as a scorer.
And she's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. So she gets them both.
And here's Indiana.
Down by 12. Pass to Hull. Now Bonner. Mitchell outside. Back to Bonner. Again, the miss by the Fever. Ryan Howard drives in.
Taking it right to the rim. Howard doing her best to make a play.
It's her first trip to the line.
At the line for your Atlantic Green, Ryan Howard. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
You know, Ryan Howard has got a good sense for finding her shots, and she is always ready to attack, which means the defense essentially has to watch her at all times.
That one falls, so she hits both of them. Indiana with the ball. It's a 14-point game. Hull guarded by Howard. And here's Kelsey Mitchell for 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
Nice ball movement from Hull. Terrific at recognizing when her teammates are open.
Now here's Walker Kimbrough. She's covered by Mitchell. Pass to Howard. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Fever. Cunningham up top. Covered by Walker Kimbrough. Right side, Cunningham. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. And here the Dream. They lead by 11. And Alicia Gray doubled. Jones. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Howard. Hull defending. 5 to shoot. The Dream again can't hit. That's in. Coming off an assist from DeWanna Bonner.
Gritty points from Hall. She leaves it all out on the floor.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Now here's Walker Kimbrough. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Gray with the bucket.
She's their go-to scorer, and when she shoots the ball like she has today, that is what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Now here's Mitchell. She's got 32 points.
Cunningham left side.
Pass to Bonner. Makes that one her 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Nice touch near the hoop.
Atlanta leading. Walker Kimbrough with it. Gray, Bonner defending. And it's Gray missing. And here's Bonner. To the middle. Shot's good by Dantas.
A skilled wing. Dantas is hard to track in the pick and roll. She can do anything out of it.
Now Walker Kimbrough. 3 from Alicia Gray.
Offensive rebound.
Here's Jones. Here's Griner. Well, it was only a matter of time. They finally get the bucket.
Because of Griner's effort and enthusiasm on the boards, she's able to create second chance buckets for her team.
Now here's Bonner. Tight defense on her.
Good D there from Alicia Gray.
And Atlanta has possession. 9-point game. 2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Griner. To the inside. Howard. Good. And the assist goes to Brittany Griner.
Well, they've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. She's provided almost all the offense.
Mitchell outside. He got it up in time, but it just wouldn't fall for him. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Dream out in front. They lead by 11. We'll be right back to the action when we return. Getting underway in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things can change. Here's Canada. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Jones. And stolen by DeWanna Bonner. Score the bucket. She is 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Why not just take the game right to the defense? With her limping ability, DeWanna Bonner can finish at the rim, even with a bump.
Canada, she's covered by Clark. Here's Jones. Offline with the 3.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
The defense has to at least honor Bonner's outside shot. She's happy to remind them of this fact, too.
Coffee outside. Pass to Walker Kimbrough.
Yes, and a nice assist from Brianna Jones.
Some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take them long to go and get those 3 points back.
Bonner outside. Picked by Dantas. There's the 3, and another 3 for Indiana.
A high-volume scorer. Once Bonner gets on a roll, she's capable of scoring in bunches.
Now here's Walker Kimbrough. Pass to Hillman. Coffee outside. Jones with it. Hole defending. Jones inside.
Working on Dantas.
Jones can't hit. Indiana trailing.
Here's Wallace.
Takes the 3. A rebound by Hillman. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Outside Canada.
Up top, Walker Kimbrough.
Here's Hillman.
Cole defending.
Up top Jones. Just 5 to shoot. And Clark pulls it down.
And here's Indiana.
They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
Now here's Dantas.
She's tightly guarded. Pass to Clark. For 3. It's rebounded by Atlanta. They've led by as many as 14 points.
Coffee right side.
Up top Jones. Back to Coffee. Pass to Canada. There's the triple. The dream again can't hit.
Wallace with the ball. Coffee covering. Here's Hull.
And you can count it. She'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Well, we've seen Lexi Hull has some range, but she can also slash, bring it inside.
Lexi Hull. One shot.
Well, a 3-and-D wing, players like Lexi Hull so valuable here in the WNBA.
Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Hopefully, from our standpoint at least, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
We can only hope.
Atlanta calls timeout.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Outside Canada. Pass to Gray.
Now here's Walker Kimbrough.
4 on the clock. Out to Gray. Here's Canada. She's covered by Clark. Back to Gray to stop the drought. That one a tad offline to the right, but it drops in for her.
Well, it's just what she does. Gray, she just scores points, providing a punch tonight, getting it done.
Pass to Dantas.
Hull.
Here's Bonner. The 3 ball. Add the basket for an impressive total. That brings her to 10 of 14.
They needed a run to get back into this game, and they got it.
Yeah, and it wasn't just about getting hot offensively. Defensively, they've been terrific, too, during this crucial stretch.
Absolutely, Brian. You need both sides of the ball to get back in this game.
Now here's Jones. Good on the bucket.
And that was some excellent positioning from Jones on the offensive glass, getting herself room to grab the ball and send it back.
Pass to Hull. Now Bonner from downtown, and the fever hit again from deep.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Here's Hillman.
And here is Gray.
Hull defending.
Picked by Jones. A 3 from Alicia Gray. Bangs home the trifecta.
Showing great court awareness. Gray has a knack for making the right reads and pick and rolls.
Clark outside. And the foul on Walker Kimbrough. That's her first foul. And the Fever making a change here.
2 foul. Substitution on the court.
Top Bonner. Over Howard.
Here's Boston.
Makes it off the glass.
That's a great play on the glass, and for her, it's what really we expect from her. All her second chance points do not come by accident.
Now here is Canada. Outside Howard. Inside. Here's Griner. Soft touch off the glass.
The combination of a long frame and a unique skill set make Griner such a tough cover for opponents.
Mitchell with it. Great defending. Now here's Mitchell.
Kicks it out to Clark.
Shot clock at 6. Launches it. Green with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Yeah, I'd say that shot was well within her range.
I hope so. There's nothing like a one-footer.
Clark with it. Mitchell outside. Back to Clark. Let's go with a 3. A rebound by Hillman.
The defense has nothing to worry about out there with her shooting because she just can't dial it in from deep this half.
Now here is Canada. There's a screen. Ray. She's covered by Mitchell. For 3. Ray, good for 3.
You're just asking for trouble if you let her roam free in three-point range.
And here's Bonner.
Outside Cunningham. Boston.
Pass to Clark. Bonner with it. Now Mitchell. Great defending. And that's good. Kelsey Mitchell for 3.
Strong response from Mitchell, one of the sweetest shots in the game. Kelsey has a great release.
Gray outside. Back to Howard. Screen by Griner. Shot from the wing. Howard misses.
Well, she rushed that one. The D was out of position, but she couldn't make him pay.
Bonner with the bucket.
No mistake on that one. Good work all around.
And so here's Atlanta. They lead by 4. Pass to Hillman. Howard. Bonner defending. Reiner's shot is off.
Boston up top.
Guarded by Howard. Now Clark.
Back to Boston. They double team Aaliyah Boston.
Mitchell. No good with the triple. Now Howard. Pass to Griner. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
That's some good awareness from Howard right there. She is excellent at getting the ball to her open teammates.
Clark outside. Mitchell with it.
Boston sets a screen.
From deep. And Kelsey Mitchell hits from deep.
You can rely on Mitchell in the big moments, and you're seeing why right now. She's a confident shooter who is always ready to score.
And the dream call time here.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Atlanta leading. Pass to Griner. Canada. She's covered by Clark. Sinks that one from the post.
With the no-nonsense approach in tense moments, Gray is able to make plays when it matters most.
Now a timeout called by Indiana.
Indiana now. Here's Mitchell. Outside Howard. Clark.
Boston sets a screen.
Clark can't hit.
Well, it's not a bad look for her on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be her night. And look, everyone has them.
Outside Canada. Here's Howard. Tries again.
And it's Cunningham with the rebound.
Indiana trailing. Clark outside. Three-pointer. And it's Atlanta with the rebound.
Closing down on leads is done by making smart plays on offense and taking care of the rock. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Now here's Howard. Jones. She hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. Now she stayed with it for some hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Here's Clark to the paint. It's stolen by Griner. Now here's Canada. Pass to Howard. Griner with the screen. A three from Alicia Gray. Drills the three-pointer.
I don't want to say that they're trying to run up the score, but they do keep adding up to that lead.
Well, if you won't say it, partner, I will. They're trying to run up the score here.
Thanks for saying that, Brian.
Timeout called the Fever.
Basket good off the assist from Sophie Cunningham.
Well, Cunningham is such an impressive distributor, and passes like these are why her teammates love playing with her.
This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
All you have to do is work the clock, take care of the ball, and it's a wrap. Hit the showers.
Now here is Canada. On the wing, Alicia Gray. She's covered by Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock, and Gray gets it to go.
Quality look from Gray. I mean, she's going to shoot it from there when she gets the chance every time. I think that deficit's too much to overcome.
You nailed it, Tim. There just isn't enough ticks on the clock.
Get the bus going, get the plane going, whatever.
Here's Gray. Pass to Canada. Atlanta picking up the win.
This was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them.
Yeah, they faced some challenges, but held firm when they needed to. Defensively, offensively, effectively locking down the W.
And that'll wrap it up.